What is up? It's me, your boy, Varlo. And today, I'm hitting you with another top 5. And today, we're going to be doing top 5 favorite video game songs. Song is a very atmospheric part about video games. And I want to tell you my top 5 favorite game songs. And I apologize that most of them are Nintendo. I'm a Nintendo fanboy. I forgot to say it in my last top 5. Also, if you have a different opinion than mine, that's amazing. I'm glad that you like a different song that I can't find the goodness in my heart to like. But if you do not like my picks for this list, you should go down below into our comment section and tell me your top 5 favorite game songs. Number 5. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword is in my top 5 favorite Zelda games, but don't worry, that list will be coming very soon. But Feast Farewell is an amazing song from that soundtrack, and it's not my favorite. You'll see that in like 2 positions on this list, but it is still an amazing song. For most of the game, I'm assuming my opinion is shared with a lot of people. You don't like Fee at all. She reminds you that your Wiimote battery is low, and she just gives you the most pointless hints ever that you could have figured out on your own. But like, I have to say, when she did leave, I got a little emotional. I mean, she's been with you the whole game, and you're kind of sad to see her go her own way. The song gives a new aspect, angle, and even new replay for all Zelda games, including new ones like A Link Between Worlds, Hyrule Warriors, even though that's not canon, and Breath of the Wild. Because whenever you pull the Master Sword out of the pedestal, you're reuniting with Fee. And even though you're a different Link, you're still reuniting with the very same Fee from Skyward Sword, or as the angry video game nerd likes to call it, the Adam and Eve story to Zelda. Number 4. Now, I didn't grow up with Pokemon Generation 3, but I have to admit, it is not one of my favorite Pokemon generations because I've played it through Alpha Sapphire. But I think it has the best soundtrack in any Pokemon games, and I praise Gen 4 and Gen 5 so much because of their soundtrack. But Gen 3, everyone loves its soundtrack, and I have to say I love it too. And just like Skyward Sword, it has another song on this list, and I'm just gonna spoil it for you. This other song from Generation 3 is number 1 on this list. But the song for this spot is the ending theme, also known as the end credits theme, or the end, whatever you want to call it. But it is such a good song. It symbolizes the end of your journey, and it's just accompanied by your trainer riding home on his bike, or his or her bike, sorry. And you recount all the memories you've had on your journey, and even with the remix in ORAS, I have to say, the original, nothing beats it. Number 3! Remember that other Skyward Sword song I just mentioned? Well, here it is. Technically, this is 2 different songs, but both of them sound exactly the same, and one of them just sounds a little bit cleaner than the other one. But these songs are Romance, and Romance is in the Air. And I love these songs because it shows such a nice dynamic between Link and Zelda, and it also fleshes out Link's character a little bit more than any other game, except Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild fleshed Link out very much, but in this game, Link is not saving the world because he has to. the goddess Hylia didn't send him to save the world. He's not trying to defeat evil. He's just trying to rescue his best friend and possible love interest. And I feel like this song just speaks to Link and speaks to me on a personal level. And it makes me feel that, I've had crushes before, I've had love interests. Like, you feel related to Link, kind of. It's a very relatable song, that's what I'm trying to say. Now, onto our only non-Nintendo song on this list, which is that number 2. Outside of Nintendo, I love 3 different games: Shovel Knight, Terraria, and Mega Man. Now, originally this spot was divided between one Mega Man 3 song and the one that actually made it onto this list. The first Mega Man 3 song was the title screen, but I decided against putting it there, and I put a different Mega Man 3 song, which is Proto Man's theme, or also known as the ending theme. But if you're from Japan, the theme is called Blues' theme. Now, I love this song just because I just love how it sounds, and I also love how, as you play the games, you come to realize the song's meaning, which is Proto Man's tragic backstory of him being abandoned and unused and then misused. Now, obviously, since there's a Mega Man song on this list, it means I really like Mega Man and Mega Man songs. But there's only one Pokemon song that can trump every other song on this list. And I have to say, it was very hard for me to pick a number 1 spot. But I think I found it. And you'll find out in number 1. Our number 1 spot for my favorite video game song is Verdant Turf for Pokemon Ruby, Pokemon Sapphire, and Pokemon Emerald. Now, I really don't know why I like this song. I just do. I feel that the reason why I think it's special is because it makes me feel how Pokemon feels in the original games, which is you're just a kid on an adventure. There's no complex story, no rising threat from another dimension. You just are a kid on a journey, and you find a crime boss and you fight him. It's very normal adventure, and you can relate to being a normal kid playing Pokemon, and this song for some reason just makes me feel that way. And that's why I love this song. And obviously it's not nostalgia driven, because I barely played Gen 3. To be honest, I've never even played a Gen 3 game besides Leaf Green, which doesn't take place in Hoenn. Before we all go, I just want to give you a couple honorable mentions for the number 1 spot. First of all, Super Mario 64's end credit song was definitely on this list at one point or another. But even though it wasn't on the list, you can hear this in every top 5, because obviously in the before and the part you're watching right now, in every top 5, the Super Mario 64 end credit song is playing, so at least you got some love. Also, the Mega Man 3 song, as I mentioned, that one was also considered for this list, and those are some honorable mentions. But those were our top 5 picks for my favorite game songs. Now, I hope you all enjoyed, and if you have a different opinion than me, please tell me down below, and I'll be sure to look at it and respond. Also, YouTube is pretty janky lately. Please hit that bell, subscribe, and smack that like button. I know you can all do it. It doesn't take very much effort, because we're all lazy Americans. Unless you're not from America. But whatever, stay funky, my friends.